You know what's the problem with being a good person? It comes with a big amount of guilt in your life. You know, it's just so easy to be an asshole in this world, but being a good person, not so easy. You always question yourself, you continuously want to do better and better and better. You just accumulate guilt every single day because it's not so easy to be good in this world. Like, you have to close your eyes for so many things that is happening in the world because, you might feel shameful of yourself if you look at other people's life and perhaps you're having a decent life and you might feel shameful and guilty because you're having a good life. Guilt is something that you gotta drop. Guilt and shame is not yours. You're just a human being. You're like any other animal, You could be doing possibly anything that you can do, regardless of good or bad. But then we have this concept of morality that define what's good, what's bad, what's virtue, And most of them indoctrination of mass religion, So it's most of them religious virtue. And in this modern world, it's not so easy to be religious, right? One way or another, you will disappoint religion. If you're a Christian, you're most probably not a good Christian, right? At least in your head. If you're a Muslim, the same. Hindu, the same. You just carry that religion and you feel guilty for so many things that you might do that is against the religious morality, right? This is just an example, though. Yeah. What's going on? Drop it. Shame, guilt. You should not feel shameful for anything you do. Nothing. There's not a single thing that you could be doing right now and that considers as a bad thing and you feel shameful and guilty for it. What for? Really, what for? What for you are feeling shameful and guilty? Even though if it's your biggest nightmare, even though, I don't know, every day you promise yourself not to do something, but then you end up doing it because you're a hardcore addict. But still, even then, you should not feel guilty. You should do it with grace, with presence, with awareness. No matter what you do, if you do it with presence, with awareness, it cannot be bad, That's just how the world works. That's just how the universe works. That's just how this consciousness is designed. Yeah? You understand what I'm trying to say? All I'm trying to say is you carry so much shame and guilt that is not yours. It's not yours, and it's for whoever bring that shame or guilt to you, all your conditioning, it's not yours, you know. You're just a human being. No one expects you to do everything good, and exactly the same reason that no one really expects you to do everything bad, you know. It's always a balance. Right or wrong, it doesn't exist which one you do, you know. So first thing first, think about this idea of shame and guilt that you carry every single day with yourself. Yeah, meditate about it. Sit with yourself and simply ask yourself, what is it that I feel shameful and guilt? And why do I do that? What's the reason? By and by, the more you ask this question, the answers becomes more clear, and you will just realize that it's not yours. It's not yours at all.